heavy squats today, 110 kg for 5 reps, and then 100 kg for 4 sets of 5 as well. And I think that's really impressive with this. Usually I do a set of 5 with 80 and 90 into the 5x5, but it was all 100 kg and higher today, so the program is going really well. So still a few fixes I need to make is lat tightness, and definitely I'm going to need to keep improving my ankle mobility. I think it's definitely affecting me because I'm still not doing as much ankle mobility work as I have done. I think that is slightly holding me back a bit because the knees stop before I've fully gone down going forward, so it's showing I don't have the full range of motion yet in my ankles that I need. So we'll be really working hard on that in the next few weeks. So 2 sets of the bar to warm up, and then 2 sets of 60 kg to warm up. So I switched to this instead of doing 3 sets of bar, 1 set 60, just to get more of a warm up with the lighter weight, but not too light. And I think it's helping. And then I've also dropped the reps on the working set or on the warm up sets on the way up to avoid fatigue for my top sets, and it definitely helped because I was able to get really good reps out on my top sets. Now, after I get my PR, I'm going to mess about with squats for a bit. Going to do higher reps and try to get rep PRs and stuff instead of just doing 5x5. So, have any suggestions of what weights I should rep? Comment below and I'll try that out after this program's over. So here is my first working set, 100 kg, 5 reps. I really need to work on that setup on the way out. 3 steps, don't look down, and go. Now, you see at the ankle range of motion there, I feel like I could go a bit further forward with my knees, and I really think that would help me use more quads in the lift, and I think that is slightly holding me back. One of the other things I've been working on is not letting the hands roll, but that's also due to lat tightness as well in the lift. So those 2 things basically come together. And I'm also focusing on not having my heels lift off the ground. Some reps it happens, but most of the time it doesn't, like there. But that's because I go too far over my center of mass, which is also due to lat weakness in the setup, which is pushing me forward, and it's obviously engaging a lot of quads, but it's also put a lot of strain on the calves, which isn't good. So that was 110 kg for 5 reps, and then back down to 100 kg for another 5 reps, and I felt like the set right after was really hard. It's probably obviously from the nervous system hitting with the heavier weights, but the set after this and the last set moved really well and much better than the first few sets. So it's obviously getting used to the heavy weight after a few reps really does help with the sets. So this was the best set of the workout. Just straight up and down every single rep. No big pauses. It was just really smooth, and this is what every set should be aimed to look like during my workouts. And the hands aren't rolling back. They seem to be in a perfect position. Knees coming forward good, not going too far over my toes. Everything's working really well here. Now, last set, bit of a grind. I feel like my body's going to take a bit of a hit from this because it is a lot more heavier weight than what I usually do, because I usually do lighter weight sets as my 5x5 as well. So it should also help my lifts and make sure I'm actually improving during my lifts, and it should make next week's workout really a lot more easier since I'll be hitting 115 as well. So my body should be used to the heavier volume. Now here's the drop set after 10 reps, hands slightly wider, and this was really hard just to get through. Now, if you think this is not needed, comment below, because I'm not too sure if I really need to be doing this, but I'm still doing it since it was on the Toshiki's challenge, so I just thought I may as well keep it in some more reps, and it shows how hard this set was. The first 5 sets were. Now, I'm going to just keep my lunges really light until this program's over. I don't feel a need to really work on them too much. I'm pushed them really hard before my PR because they're a lot of strain on the hips and glutes, and if you mess it up a bit, you can really overdo it, which I did last time. But still gonna do them, pushing higher reps basically, but I'm increasing the weight on my back extensions. So here we are, 50 kg back extensions. Really happy with how this went. This was 3 reps, and then my next set was another 3 reps, and all moved very smoothly. There's no crazy rounding of the back, pretty good, stiff back, which is what you want to look for. Now, here we have Profit Fears pull-up style, where you decompress at the bottom, basically trying to extend the lats and stuff right down, and then come up, and don't just drop down. You want to keep it down and controlled, which I am. Is controlled. So peace out, and check this next video out.